This video tutorial I will explain introduction of data modeling. Mongo database has a flexible schema. In case of SQL database, we have to determine and declare table schema before inserting the data. But in case of MongoDB collections, by default, it does not require its documents to have the same schema. Meaning, suppose say in a single collection, we have 5 documents, and one document can have 2 fields, and another document can have 5 fields, and another document can have 10 fields. Like that, the document structure can be different. And also, the fields and data type can differ across documents within the same collection. The key decision in designing data models for MongoDB application resolves around the structure of the documents and how application represents relationship between the data. And MongoDB allows related data to be embedded within the single document. Here you can see the example of embedded document, and this is user document which contains user related information, and underscore id is the primary key of the document, and here you can see the username. For this username, the related contact information and access informations are put it in the same document, and this contact information is embedded subdocument, and this access information is embedded subdocument. Embedded documents capture relationship between the data by storing related data in a single document structure, and MongoDB documents make it possible to embedded document structure in a field or array within the same document. And this is a denormalized data model, and it allows application to retrieve and manipulate related data in a single database operation. And for many use cases in MongoDB, this denormalized data model is optimal. Here you can see user document, and it will be in user collection. It has underscore id, which is the primary key, and username. And here you can see contact document. It will be in contact collection. It has underscore id, which is the primary key, and phone and email. And also it has user underscore id, which is the reference from user document. So this way we will know for this username, this is the contact information. Here you can see access document. It will be in access collection, and it has underscore id, which is the primary key, level and group. And also it has user underscore id, which is referred from user document. And this way we will know for this username, this is the access information. In this user document, contact document, and access documents are in a different collection, and they are related using this user ID reference. So this is the example of normalized data model. In MongoDB, write operation is atomic on the level of a single document, even if the operation modifies multiple embedded documents within the single document. A denormalized data model with embedded data combines all related data in a single document instead of normalizing across multiple documents and collections. And this denormalized data model facilitates atomic operation. When a single write operation modifies multiple documents, the modification of each document is atomic, but the operation as the whole is not atomic. When we designing a data model, we have to consider how our application will use our database. For example, if your application only uses recently inserted documents, then we have to consider using capped collection. And suppose our application is doing lot of search operations and read operation to a collection, then adding index will improve the performance. You can get Java source code link for each video in the description section of the video. Here you can see the description section. Click on show more, and here you can see the Java source code links. Click on these links to get the Java source code.